Hello, all my chickadees. Welcome back to my nest. Today we're going to be checking out a Yandere themed game. Woo! This is a demo called A Painting of You. I try not to know that much about the games before we dive in, as always, so we're just going to dive in. Let's see if they give us a warning here. I like this. The where it says you, if you look on the background of it, it says love me, love me, love me, love me. Yay, we got a warning. This game will contain no, go back. Go back. No. that needs to be up a little longer, okay? Let me see. There's one on the game page. Warning, this game will contain topics such as cannibalism, drug use, suicide, kidnapping, manipulation, gore, rape, vomit, self-cannibalism, codependency, abusive relationships, non-convoyeurism, self-mutilation. If you are under 18, do not play this game. So there are your warnings. If any of that makes you uncomfortable, please click away. There's currently no spicy scenes in the demo, so we don't have to worry about that, but it will be there in the future. So, okay, all my chickadees that are still here, let's dive in and continue. Hello, what's your name? Sparrow. You wake up to the annoying sound of your alarm clock, feeling completely dead. You didn't sleep much last night because you were busy all day. No, definitely didn't spend almost the entire night playing. Okay, maybe you did that. But who could blame you? That game was really interesting. Plus, you deserved it after spending hours banging your head against that stupid assignment your professor gave you. Now to think about it, did you even finish that? Probably not. You go to your desk, open your notebook, and see that your assignment hasn't even been properly started. Oh, I feel this. I feel this so bad. we found a good game, and all our attention went and did that. This is a really cute little text box, though. They look like little stickers. That kind of looks like a paperclip. Shit. You let out a sigh, closing the notebook and setting it aside for a moment to get ready for college. It's official. Today was slower than a turtle and more exhausting than watching paint dry on the wall. You gather your things with a tired yawn, wondering, should you go to the library and see if you can find any useful books to help with your assignment? Or just go home and try to find the information online? Alright, our first choice. That's so cool. They're little notepads and they say love me on them. I love that. That's a cool detail. Oh, and it's like blood stained. Okay, let's go to the library. I think it'd be better for me to look for the information in the library. There's nothing like their traditional way of acquiring knowledge. Oh, a little painting on the wall. No smoking. Elevator. Is that an elevator? Maybe. Probably not an elevator. Turning the corridor to the right, I arrive at the large glass door, behind which lies my final destination. The library. Hardly any students come here, as most prefer to use their own computers or phones. I must admit, I enjoy coming here, even if it's just to sit and browse social media. The silence and the AC of the place makes me feel like I'm in some kind of office or hospital. Opening the doors and walking to the large row of books, I begin a search for the topic of my assignment. Running my hands over several books with various covers, I start to think that maybe this was a bad idea. I'm spending more time here than if I just looked up the information on the internet. I feel like I'm being stupid. After a while of searching, I finally managed to find the book on the topic I was looking for. And I also found a great spot to sit right under the AC vent. As I flipped through the book and jotted down some important information, I felt someone sit down beside me. Oh, hello, cutie. Oh, look at all his freckles. That is adorable. He's got so many freckles. Hello, buddy. Hi. Do you need anything? Why are you sitting on the floor? Well, it's because of the cool breeze from the AC. Oh. Oh, does he have braces? Or is that the way his teeth connect? That might be braces. That's actually a good reason. What's up with this guy? The whole situation is extremely weird. Do you really not need anything? It's like, bro, why you here? No, I just felt like coming over here and talking to you. Really? Why? Yeah, we're in the same class, you know. Oh. Oh. I just remembered now. He's one of the popular guys. Everyone seems to like for some reason. I personally don't see anything special about him. Except that we can play connect the dots with his freckles. His little constellations. Just the fact that he's always smiling. It's disturbing. I honestly don't even remember his name. What does he want from me? So, Sparrow, do you know my name? Well, yeah. I said so, didn't I? We're in the same class. You don't know my name? I automatically feel embarrassed. I wouldn't usually care about not knowing someone's name, but this whole situation is so weird that I feel bad for not knowing his name. No? My name is Renato. Renato? Renato? You can call me Lee. Is that like your middle name? Why Lee? It's my last name, silly. Oh. Looking embarrassedly at the book, I returned to flipping through the pages. I can't concentrate. Not with this guy watching my every move. It's like, Lee, buddy. Lee, sweetie, why are you staring at us? Oh. What was that meme? Like, prolong eye contact. Prolong eye contact. Prolong eye contact. Oh, you getting sleepy? Hey. Okay, time for the emergency exit. Well, I think I'm gonna leave. Aw. Oh, that made him sad. Really? What about your research? I'll finish it up online. As I rise from the floor, I close the book that's open in my hands, feeling the texture of its pages one last time, and I put it back on the shelf from where it was taken. Hey. Why did you come here? Isn't it easier to just look up on your phone? The barrage of questions is giving me a headache. He's like a 5-year-old. Why do you ask so many questions? Why wouldn't I ask? Really? This whole situation feels like it's straight out of a sitcom. I'm going home. I can see he gives a little jump, looking at me with his mouth open as if processing what I just said. He jumps up quickly from the floor. He jumps up so quickly from the floor that he almost knocks over some books on the shelf he was leaning on. See you tomorrow? See you safe. See you tomorrow. Leave without saying anything. Well, let's say see you tomorrow. I give a brief wave with my hands. See you tomorrow. If you need help with any assignments, don't hesitate to ask me for help. He practically shouts as I leave the library. Oh yeah, if you probably have a librarian already running over to him going, shh. That librarian's gonna murder him for shouting. Finally home, I'll lie down on the bed and try to review what I need to study for the assignment. But the only thing on uh, my mind is today's weird situation. What's up with that guy? Is he interested in me? Or is he just a weirdo? He's probably interested. Or at least, like, curious. I really wish I could spend my entire night thinking about some random guy who just came to me during lunch at college. But unfortunately, I have to think about how to solve that damn assignment. That really sucks. We're in fucking college, but I still feel like I'm in middle school. Professors should be more creative. Field trips, making sculptures or paintings, not writing a long essay about someone who's already dead. This college is stressing me out so much I'm even talking to myself. God. I let out a scream as I pressed my palms against my eyes. My eyes are burning from the little sleep I've had. I should probably sleep. Oh, our phone's going off. I glanced at my phone from the corner of my eye to see who was calling. Couldn't they have chosen a better time to call? Yeah, look, it's dark outside. What time is it? It's either really, like, early or really late. It's Johan, a childhood friend. I told him to stop calling me. Our parents constantly forced us to play together. He's always been a troubled kid. I never told my parents or his about the things he did out of pity for his family. They're so loving and kind. I wouldn't want to make them suffer or disappoint them, even though I think they know what kind of son they have. I was forced to be friends with him from ages 5 to 17. It's been 6 years, and he still keeps trying to talk to me and sending me messages. I personally don't keep in touch with him, even though he's always calling me constantly. Since I started college, I don't live with my parents anymore. However, I live in an apartment very close by, so I still have the misfortune of running into Johan quite often. He was a bit creepy. Even with his small stature, he managed to exude an aura of madness. He was always getting kicked out or transferred from schools, and there was always so many rumors about him. I always heard he was getting into fights. I even heard a rumor that he killed someone. Do I believe that? Nah, at least I don't want to believe it. He was always trailing behind me and doing everything I told him to. He got angry often, but at the same time, he always seemed to be in control of everything. I don't believe he's capable of killing someone. I mean, do you ever really know what someone is capable of? Even though he's quite aggressive. I don't like that. Not today, pup. I don't want to bring him into my academic life. He brings confusion and trouble, which is the last thing I want to deal with. Yeah, we're sleep deprived at the moment. We really don't need to deal with it. I decided to tuck my phone under the pillow and try my best to sleep. I still have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. Hopefully he doesn't show up in the middle of the night. 14:47. Let me see, that would be... What's his brain? Oh, we're at school. Today's class was such a drag. Nothing interesting happened, and it feels like every passing day I find it harder to pay attention. I worry about getting kicked out because of bad grades. If I got kicked out, I'd have to move back in with my parents. And that means I won't have any way to avoid Johan anymore. Maybe if that happens, I could crash at one of my friends' places? My life sucks. It sounds like our whole, thing about staying in school and doing well is to avoid Johan. Dang. How creepy is this boy? I need to think about something else. So I end up wondering what Lee would be doing. What should I do? Okay. Save. Boop. Ask his friends about him. Do nothing. Let's ask his friends about him. This is the only class where we're not in the same room. The only way to find out anything about him today is by asking one of his friends. Looking to the corner of the room, I can see Joshua. He's a bit shy, always hanging out in the corner of the room. I wonder if I can ask him something. I remember seeing him and Lee together a few times. Taking a deep breath, I walk over to him, trying to keep my nerves in check. Hello? Josh is a cutie. He's a pastel boy. Look at that hair. Oh, I love that two-toned hair. He looks like cotton candy. Oh, and his eyes are two-toned too. Are is that like, were you born like that or were you wearing contacts? Hello, pretty boy. He's a cutie. Oh, look at his little star piercings. Can't we woo Josh? I want to woo Josh. Oh, hello? Are you? My name's Sparrow. Might sound a bit weird, but I was wondering if you could tell me more about Lee. I can see a confused look on your face. And because of that, my face starts to flush. Why'd I even come here to ask him this? What's wrong with me? I feel like such a fool. Why? It's just that he come up to me yesterday in the library, and I got curious to know why. I can't help you with that. Rin really doesn't talk much about himself. Rin? Yeah. Lee hates being called Rin. Rin. Lee hates being called Rin, so I always call him that. Joshua, why? I see. What a good friendship they have. He's a mystery, He didn't even mention bumping into you yesterday. I noticed he was a bit happier, but I thought it was just a normal thing. But if you want to know more about him, you could ask the twins. We have twins? He paused to fix his hair in the collar of his shirt. As far as I know, the three of them have been close since their teens. The twins. The twins are... I'm not really fond of talking to the twins. Is it because of... No. Of course not. It's just... They're complicated. I see. Wait, do we have history with the twins? What's going on with the twins? Well, good luck. Oh, he's got a little kitty mouth. Oh, he's a cutie. I like Josh. He gives me a little pat on the head. Bye. Bye, Josh. And with that, he turns around and heads back to the corner of the room. Thanks? Okay, what I need to do now is go to the next room and talk to the twins. They're complicated people. Always so rude and harsh with everyone. Honestly, I'm a bit scared of them. I feel like at any moment they're going to say the most horrible things to me. But, well, as I say, curiosity killed the cat. And I really want to know what's up with that weird gingerhead boy. Walking into the next room, I see them leaning on the table. Hello? Oh my god. Are you Siamese? Wait, are they Siamese twins or are they just... Are they Siamese? Are they Siamese twins? Oh, look at his he has a little heart. They're Siamese twins? What do you want? Yeah, and that's how this conversation's gonna go. I can see Vincent glaring at me with disgust while his brother Leonard just looks at me with a blank expression. Maybe if I'm polite they'll help me? Dreaming doesn't cost anything, right? I was wondering if you guys could tell me a bit about Lee. What? What makes you think we'll talk to you at all? Seems like a dream cost me dignity. Well, Joshua told me to come here and ask you guys. I can't see their legs. I think they're either really, really standing close together or they're Siamese. Wait, I'm gonna look at the game. The game page. Oh no, they don't have anything on it. Yeah. Okay. Well, Joshua told me to come and ask you guys, and Joshua's an idiot. Don't listen to him. He probably just sent you here to embarrass you. And we're different people, right? Leo hardly even talks to Lee. I don't really like talking in general, but I kind of like him. You barely listen to what he says. I don't really listen to what people say in general. You do listen to me. Is there a way not to listen? I don't think so. I take a deep breath and try to keep my composure. They're ignoring me. Sorry to bother you. I'll just go back to my classroom. As I turn to leave, I hear a quiet voice speak. I think you should figure these things out on your own. What? Leonard's voice is low and a bit hoarse, as if he struggles to speak, contrasting with his brother's loud and rough voice. I already said I think you should figure things out about him on your own. Can be fun. Really? Well, it's really going to be fun watching him run around like an idiot chasing after her. Oh, our character's a girl. Okay, well, I'm just going to pretend it's a guy. Until, like, something actually comes up. I'm just going to pretend it's a guy. Because it didn't say anything about it on the game page. What? Well, he's unstable. That's the fun part. Hey, what? Hope he doesn't try to kill himself this time. What? He what? They won't let me follow or understand the conversation. Just pretending I'm not in the same room as them. They always act this way when they're behaving as if they're the only ones around wherever they are. It must be tough. Society isn't a pleasant place. I snap out of my thoughts when I hear a finger snap in front of my face. Why are you still here? Bye. Wait, He said bye. Are you deaf? No, I'm not. Great. Before I exploded with anger, I turned and left the room, still thinking about those words. Hope he doesn't try to kill himself this time. Was there another time? What happened? How did Lee manage to get close to those two? I can barely keep a normal conversation going for 3 minutes. Actually, no one can. People just ignore them. They're so complicated. As I walk back to my room, I end up bumping into someone. Ouch. Sorry. Oh. Hey, buddy. Hey, I was looking for you. Really? You were? Yeah. Didn't I tell you, see you tomorrow? Yeah, you did. I let out a snort of laughter. Anyway, how was your day? Normal, I guess? Really? You seem angry. I scratch at the back of my head, sighing. Is it that obvious that I'm upset? I should learn to control my feelings better. At least on the outside. I was talking with the twins. They're complicated to deal with, but nothing impossible. To me, it seems pretty impossible. I can hear him give a soft laugh. Meanwhile, I can't help but notice the scars on his arms. How did I not see them before? Oh, you can see them. What happened? I can't imagine what would make him do something like this. He seems so happy and cheerful, and that's the people you need to worry about the most. Honestly. Why am I focusing so much on his appearance? Am I the weird one? I mean, possibly. Do they bother you? What? Does it bother you to see them? No, not at all. It's just something that really stands out, It's like, well, I see. I'm starting to feel embarrassed again. I need to get back to my classroom. I interrupt him abruptly. I can see the confusion turning into disappointment in his eyes. Really? Want me to go with you? No need. I'm really in a hurry. Really? Yes? Okay, see you later then. We keep blowing this boy off. See you later? Every time he tries to talk to us, we're just blowing him off. That's only going to work so long. Lying in bed, I keep thinking about what happened. It feels wrong. But I can't help feeling curious. What happened to him? My phone is ringing again. I swear if it is Johan, I'm going to go personally give him a punch. Already ready to have a fit of anger, I look at my phone and see an unknown number. I keep staring at the phone for a while, trying to decide what to do. Did he get our phone number? What should I do? Okay, let's save the game. Let's answer it. I keep staring at the phone and decide to answer. Hello? Hey! It's Renato, the one from college. Lee? How did you get my number? The one from college? I don't think that's a common enough name for me to know any other Renato. Oh, I might have gotten a number from a friend of yours. Does that make you angry? I don't know. It depends. What do you want my number for? I remember you were having trouble with that assignment, you know? And I thought maybe I could come over to help you? Here? At my place? A million things were going through my mind at that moment. Yeah, I live with my sister, so there's always a lot of kids around. This isn't the best place to concentrate. And then, can I come by tomorrow at 16? Wait, I still need to sort things out. Tidy up the house, and then it's settled. Wait. Oh, before I hang up, what's your address? You didn't figure that out either? Hey, I'm not a stalker. Are you sure? So everything's set for tomorrow. Is it safe, though? Technically, I've known him for 2 years, but we only started talking 2 days ago. Okay, I'll send you my address via message. Yeah, we're not gonna die tonight. Or tomorrow. Yeah, Lee's not gonna come murder us. I don't think so. I think we're good. I'll let my parents know he'll be here. If I disappear, they can call me or come to check if something's wrong. Smart. I don't believe he'll harm me, but that's always how the damsel dies in horror movies. Tomorrow should be a nice day. Could be a nice day. End of the prologue demo! Thank you so much for playing my route. I'm a beginner artist and writer, so please go easy on me. Any feedback is welcome. Kisses and have a great day. Okay, but now we get to go back and see what we did wrong. Or what we can do wrong. Go home. Yeah, it's better finding some information on the internet from the comfort of my home, you think, as you get up and leave the room. Halfway there, you pause for a moment upon hearing the ringtone coming from your pocket. Upon grabbing your phone, you expect to see a call from your parents or something similar. You grumble eagerly upon seeing an unknown number. It's probably some scam or random telemarketer trying to sell you something. You tuck your phone back into your pocket, ready to continue on your way, but you're suddenly stopped as someone bumps into you, causing you to lose your balance for a moment. Then you hear a loud crash as the same person falls heavily to the ground. Oh, it's Josh! Hi, oh, look at his pants! Oh, I love them! Those are such nice pants! It's giving me like 890 vibes. I love it. I just love his outfit. Josh is lovely. You look at the person in question and see a boy in a colorful appearance. Vaguely recall seeing him occasionally in some of your classes. He was kneeling on the ground, frantically feeling around for something. Upon closer inspection, you discover what he's searching for is a pair of glasses that had fallen near your feet. You look at the bewildered boy in silence, unsure what to do. After a moment of observing him searching for his glasses, you decide to ask, "Do you need help?" You ask. It was a stupid question, but I don't know. What if he thought you were making fun of him, doubting his ability to find his own glasses? No. The boy immediately responds, completely embarrassed, as if your question reminded him of his own foolishness. After a few more seconds of trying to find his glasses on his own, he relents. Actually, I think I'll accept the help, he says timidly, looking even more embarrassed by the whole situation. You bend down, picking up the boy's glasses, which were practically right by your foot, and gently place them in one of his hands. Thanks, he responds, blushing deeply, and puts the glasses back on his face. You help him to his feet, then ask, "Oh, look at him, pal." Are you okay? You ask politely, receiving a nod from the boy. He was avoiding eye contact, cheeks completely flushed, seeming to want to sink into the ground and disappear. Noticing the boy's discomfort, you start feeling unsure what to do next, allowing an awkward silence to settle between you. You open your mouth, intending to break the silence, but the boy speaks first. I'm sorry for bumping into you like that, he says quietly, still seemingly embarrassed about the earlier incident. You feel a bit sorry for him seeing him so embarrassed. After all, who would want to be seen in such a humiliating situation? Of not only falling flat on the ground, but also scrambling around like a mole searching for their glasses. Oh, mole is a good comparison, okay? It's okay. It was just an accident, so don't worry about it, you say empathetically, giving a slight smile in an attempt to calm the boy's nerves. The boy seemed to have calmed down slightly, but not entirely. He still appeared tense. You couldn't think of anything to say. Cheering others up wasn't your strong suit. Until suddenly, something crosses your mind. Hey, don't we have some of the same classes together? You ask suddenly. The boy looks at you somewhat surprised. Do you know me? Well, sorta. Your name is Shu, right? Shu? You ask, seizing the opportunity to lighten the mood. Yes, I mean, it's Joshua, but please call me Shu. Oh, Shu is such a cool nickname. Joshua. That is pretty clever. I like that. I don't think I've ever heard of a Joshua's nickname being Shu. That is adorable. Like, normally when you hear of like Joshua's or stuff like that, they just shorten it to Josh. But Shu, I have never heard of a Joshua being nicknamed Shu. I love that. He says with a bright smile. He seems genuinely happy that you had recognized him. You suppress a little chuckle at his joy. He seems like a happy puppy. It's nice to meet you, Shu. I'm Sparrow. You introduce yourself. Soon you realize something and comment. Now that I think about it, what brings you here, Shu? You ask curiously, considering that most of the students had already left and the library was in a completely different direction. He seemed a bit caught off guard by your questions and blushes slightly, averting his gaze. Wait, can we romance him too? Is this a multiple? Is this a multiple thing? Oh, do we have a chance to... for multiple boys? Oh, that does look like Joshua on some... Oh, I think we have two we can romance. Yes. I didn't even notice with the silhouettes. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so this would be Joshua's route. He seems a bit caught off guard by your question and blushes slightly, averting his gaze. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself to you and ask if you'd like to go with me to the new cafe that opened near the train station. He comments timidly, but soon realizes what he said might come across as strange, and begins to explain himself. No, it wouldn't be a date or anything like that. I just wanted to get to know you better because you seem really nice, and I start to ramble, but you interrupt to respond to his invitation. Oh, he starts to ramble. Save. Yeah, let's accept it. Calm down, I got it. You say with a light laugh, trying to calm the boy down. Sorry, I tend to ramble a bit, he responds playfully, fidgeting with his fingers and glancing away slightly, cheeks turning pink. No problem at all, and to answer your question, I'd love to go to the cafe with you. I heard the dessert cups are really good. You ramble on about the cafe, imagining how delicious the desserts could be, but you stop when you notice the boy's silence. Looking at him, he seems like a deer caught in the headlights. Shu? Hearing his name being called, the boy snaps out of his reverie, looking at you with cheeks even redder and eyes sparkling. Really? Of course. I was planning to go there at some point too, you say cheerfully. It's a plan then, he says cheerfully and gets And you get the impression that if he was a dog, his tail would be wagging nonstop behind him right now. How about tomorrow after classes? That works perfectly fine for me. Yay, he says, completely happy and seemingly on cloud nine. You chuckle softly at the boy's happiness until you feel your phone vibrating in your pocket. When you check, you realize it's the alarm you set not to miss your favorite show. Seeing this, you remember that today was the last episode before it went on hiatus again, so you take it as a sign to say goodbye. Shu, I love chatting with you, but I really need to rush home now. Seeing your apparent distress, the boy looks at you with concern. Is something wrong? Quickly, you hurry to dispel the boy's worries. No, it's just that my favorite show is starting in 5 minutes, and if I don't hurry home now, I'll miss it and have to wait until it comes back from hiatus. A look of understanding crosses the boy's face. I see. Wait, are you talking about the show that airs on Channel 84? He suddenly asked with a slightly confused expression. Yes, why? When you say that, the boy's eyes widen like saucers. Wait, the last episode is today? As he questions this, he pulls out his phone to check the date, looking visibly disappointed. Damn it, I thought it was tomorrow. You burst out laughing at the boy's reaction. Looks like I'm not the only one rushing home. The boy lets out a little laugh, cheeks tinged with a soft blush. Seems like it. So, see you tomorrow? He asked, putting away his phone and getting ready to leave. Definitely, you say with a smile. See you, Shu. You say your goodbyes, finally rushing home in hopes of getting there before your show starts. Oh, that was like end of the prologue. Oh my gosh, Shu's section was much shorter than Lee's section. But that was cute. That was really cute. Alright, let's see. What else can we do? Okay, we did all the... what was it? Okay, let's refuse his offer this time. I'd love to, but unfortunately I have a lot of unfinished work to do, you say apologetically. Upon hearing those words, the boy's expression falls, making him look like a kicked puppy. Oh, I see. Seeing that look makes you feel a bit bad for turning him down, so you try to cheer him up. Hey, don't feel bad. If you want, we can go another day. What do you think? With that, the boy's eyes light up with hope. Really? You bite the inside of your cheek to keep from smiling like an idiot at the boy's reaction. We think he's cool. Look at his little kitty cat face. He's adorable. Yes, really. Next week I won't be swamped with work anymore, so we can go if you like. The boy breaks into a smile like a child who just received a sweet treat. How about next Monday after classes? He asks excitedly. Works for me. You respond with a smile. It's a deal then, he says, completely happy and seemingly on cloud nine. Shu, I love chatting with you, but I really need to rush home. Okay, so then it goes back around to talking about the show. Okay, so it ends up fine either way with that. So what happens if we leave without saying anything? I walk towards the library door without looking back. I can hear him shouting something in the distance, but I don't stop to listen to what he said. Okay, this is the same. Is Johan gonna make like a appearance later? I mean, he's got to, right? Okay, we don't answer the phone. Okay, let's do nothing. He was probably just flirting with me, like he probably does with everyone he meets. I shouldn't think too much about it. I sit in my uncomfortable chair and wait for the teacher to arrive. This is one of the most boring classes I have. To be honest, I usually just leave the room and go do something else while the class is happening. My grades in this subject are good, so I don't need to listen to the teacher talk. The guy speaks in such a boring way that it feels like he's already dead. I lean my body back in the chair, that's too small for someone my age. I usually joke that I've gone back to elementary school, but this chair really does seem made for kids. If I were a little taller, my knee just wouldn't fit here. Are they out of money? Are they out of money to buy a bigger chair? Or is this just negligence from the administration? Maybe both. Sliding the chair back a little, I feel someone sit down beside me, and that person starts poking me in the back. Hey. Oh, he joined us in class. Oh, that's a cute one of him. Oh, I like how he has like a little purple on his, is that like a separate collar, or is that part of like the collar of his shirt? Because it makes me think of the collar of his shirt, but then why are these pieces purple? And boy, have you been sleeping? You got like little panda eyes going on. How are you doing? Lee? I didn't know you had this class with me. I don't have. Did you sneak in here? He did. Yes. What won't a man do for love? What? It's just a joke. Maybe. He winks with one eye while running his hand through his reddish hair. Oh, he's trying to be smooth. It's a very nice hair color. Not too red, more like a dark shade of orange. He also has his face completely covered in freckles. I wonder if the rest of his body is like that. I think we're gonna find out at one point. Play connect the dots. Enjoying the view? Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna ignore you. Oh, he's like, no, don't ignore me. I'll be a good puppy. Don't do that. Hey. He starts poking the side of my belly. Hey. Making me laugh and squeal a little. I'm extremely ticklish. Stop it. You're drawing a lot of attention. I'm gonna request a transfer to this class. Why? I want to see you. We literally take all our classes together except this one. I'll accept one more. Silly. As he chuckles, he gets up from the chair. I think it's best to leave now. I don't want to cause you any trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Okay, I guess. I can see him leaving through the door while waving at me. He was probably heading to his own class. I can't see him as the type of person who would skip class. He's probably a very good student. Situations with Lee are becoming increasingly strange and complicated. Could he have been serious? I think he is. Does he like me? Yeah, I think he does. Does he treat everyone he knows this way, or am I special? We are special. Am I talking to myself? Yes, I am. If all of this is just a tasteless joke, I swear I'm gonna hit him. Taking my keys out of my pocket, I head to open the door to my house, but... Is it open? What? Why is the door open? Is there someone inside? My heart starts beating faster. A lot of things run through my mind. What do I do? Should I go to my parents' house? Call the police? Did I leave the door open before I left? I can't remember. With my legs shaking, I gather my courage and enter my apartment all at once and... Johan? Oh! You are Johan! How did you get in our house? How did you get in our house, boy? I think you need a brush. Hi. Why and how did you get here? The door was open. Was it? Was it really? No, it wasn't. You didn't answer my call. And that gives you the right to break into my house? Yes. No! Getting angry and shouting doesn't solve things with him. I know that, but sometimes I lose control. Taking a deep breath, I walk towards the edge of the bed and sit down, taking off my shoes. In contrast, he sits on the floor and rests his head on the edge of the bed. Hey, buddy. Pat, pat, pat. I take a deep breath and try to regain my composure. I can't win against him in an argument, and certainly not in a physical fight. I can't underestimate his size or appearance. He's still a 23-year-old man who's very good in a fight. You know, we're not kids anymore. We're no longer obligated to hanging out together or being friends. I say this while giving him a pat on his head. We still gave him a pat on the head, though. We're like, we're not obligated to see each other. Pat, pat, pat. What? I wasn't obligated to be your friend. This is a shitty situation. Look, can you at least tell me how you got in here? Ah, I broke the door. What? Why? I wanted something. What thing? One thing. What did you take? What did you take? You know, I know your college's break is coming up soon. Well, see you later. He quickly gets up from the bed, shaking his hair. I just stand there looking at him, saying nothing to avoid prolonging the time he can stay here. Oh. I recommend you change the bed sheets. What? Hey, you can't leave like that. And he closed my own door in my face. Oh, boy, did you do what I think you did on our bed? Did you do what I think you did on our bed? No. No. Oh. No. No, at least he warned us. And he closed my own door in my face. Perverted son of a bitch. I really need to change the lock on this door. He broke the freaking door. End of prologue. Thank you so much for playing my route. Oh my god. Johan, why? Okay, what was this? Okay, we've done that one. Load. Oh my god, I can't see the options. There we go. Answer the phone. Not answer the phone. I'm not going to risk getting into some meaningless conversation with Johan. I simply turn off my phone and lie down to sleep. Oh, that's where it was an unknown number, but the number was actually from Lee, or it was Lee's phone number. So I don't have the patience for this anymore. So we just don't answer it. I have more important things to focus on. As I bury my face in pillow, I finally manage to sleep. A dreamless sleep as always. I can feel a strange sensation within my sleep, as if I'm being watched. It's not a dream, but rather a sensation. It's like my body is sending an alert to me while I'm asleep. I wrap myself in blankets with this feeling of discomfort, hoping it will pass. Wake up. I sit up so quickly that I end up hitting my head against the person who was there in my room. Oh my god, he broke into our room. Johan, why? What is your problem? I'll probably have a bump on my forehead tomorrow. How did you get in here? You didn't answer my calls. You blocked my messages. And you don't pass by my house anymore. So I came here. How did you get in? I broke down the door. What? How? I grabbed a... You know what? Just get out of here before I call, I don't know, the police? Why don't you hang out with me anymore? I don't want to have a contact with you anymore. Is it because of that guy? What guy? The redhead. How do you know about him? I see Johan give a little jump, as if he said something he shouldn't have. This weirdo is stalking me again. Are you following me again? Maybe. Wait. Would Johan, try to murder Lee? Oh god, I think he would. Maybe? You're impossible, you know. My head hurts. I can't call the police. I don't have the courage. And you know very well the reason why I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Can we hang out as friends? We've always hung out as friends. Every time I see him, bad memories of myself come flooding back. I'm not a good person, and I struggle to change that. But with him here, in this absurd situation, it won't help. I don't want that to happen again. Just leave. So we got into some serious stuff apparently. But I said go away. I'll come back later. When you're awake, I think. You think? Bye. Wait, you can't just... He is gone. I checked my body and the surroundings to see if he stole anything. Apparently he didn't touch anything. But it's still weird. How long was he here? What was he doing here? Apparently watching us sleep. Honestly, I don't want to know what that creep was doing. I need to put locks on this door. After locking the door with extra bolts, I lie down on the bed and try to sleep. Still afraid someone might break in while asleep. Is it really that easy to break down a door? If he wanted to, he could have done anything to me. I shouldn't be thinking about that now. I try my best to forget everything and just sleep. I hope tomorrow will be a better day and that I won't wake up to any surprises. Like, Johan sitting there just staring at us. Like a creepy cat. Oh, and a prologue. Again. Okay. I think we've done all the options now. Let me see. Okay. I believe we covered all the available options so far in the demo. Wow. I do like the art style. The art style is very nice. I have I have so many questions. I think Shu is the cutest with his pastel look, but the other two boys are kind of cute too. Is Johan gonna be a route option, or is he just going to be like a source of trouble, like showing up and causing trouble with who else are possibly going out with? Are they all into something dark? So far Lee and Josh doesn't seem that bad, but I have a feeling there's more to it. Like they know things. But this has been a painting of you. As always, I'm going to have a link down below so you guys can go check this out for yourself. If you liked it, please leave some positive feedback for the dev so they know people are looking forward to it. And a big thank you to my Patreons and my channel members. I appreciate all your support, and I can't do this without you. Alright, everybody, I'll see you next time. And remember, please make sure your doors are like triple locked when you sleep. Yes, or Johan will be in there staring at you. Like a cat, waiting to be fed at 3 a.m. Bye.